Hi folks. Let me tell you about a young female who was born in South Korea in 1988. Currently that would make her 30 years old. And she was recently hired by the New York Times to be on their editorial board. The board that contributes and writes the editorials that shapes opinions that appear in the New York Times. She's an opinion shaper now on the New York Times. Well, what's so special about this South Korean here in the United States on the New York Times editorial board? And why do I keep emphasizing she's from South Korea? Now, at this point, I have no idea when she moved here. She could have been brought here as a child by her parents, or she could have come as a young adult to get educated because she went to university in California and to Harvard. That I don't know. But currently, right now, at the age 30, she's living in the United States by choice. Now, what's so special about this person? Some years ago, she put some tweets, well, on Twitter, and they were hateful. To who? To Caucasians. Let's review some of those tweets that she wrote, the New York Times is aware of, and still maintains her on their payroll. Let's review. Dumb butt fornicating white people, marking up the internet with their opinions like dogs urinating on a fire hydrant. I know I didn't read it exactly, I had to clean it up. And the next tweet, are white people genetically predisposed to burn faster in the sun, thus logically being only fit to live underground like groveling goblins? Ooh-wee! She does not like you Caucasians. And then she continues in another tweet. These are inconvenient truths, but we should thoroughly examine them instead of giving into the PC lie that white people don't smell bad. That's it, kids. You see, you Caucasians, you're a bunch of stinkers. It's right here in this tweet. Another tweet she writes, oh man, it's kind of sick how much joy I get at being cruel to old white men. That's right. She's sadistic. She likes being cruel to Caucasians. And then she established a hashtag. Not only hashtag, this one that says, cancel white people. And the New York Times follows up with stating, we vetted her very thoroughly. Why, she's qualified to be on the New York Times editorial board. Yeah, of course she's qualified. She's liberal and she has hate towards Caucasians. That makes her qualified to be on the editorial board. But here's my question. As I said earlier, was she brought here as a child where she had no choice? Or did she come as an adult where she had a choice? But right now we know at the age 30 she has a choice. Why is she living in a country where the majority of the population happens to be Caucasian, the very people she hates, despises, and finds disgusting? The beauty of this country is you could move out of this country. No one's going to say, hey, hateful lady, come back here. No. They're not going to say that. There's people like me moving to Spain and then writing a lot of articles or whatever saying how I hate Spanish people. Well, if I hate Spanish people, I don't go to Spain. If you hate Caucasians, you don't go to a Caucasian-filled country. If you hate Asians, you stay out of Asia. But you see, folks, there's money to be made. And there's hate to be exposed or to publish. And that's what your job is now. That hate is going to be underlined in those editorials. They did in the past, they do now, and they will in the future. That's how liberals are. If you express anything negative towards Caucasians, no problem. But when President Trump said about the Mexican gang, MS-13, that they were animals, well, there was outrage among Democrats in the news media. How dare you call those animals animals? But to hate Caucasians, you get on the New York Times editorial board. She don't like it here? I'm sure the South Koreans would love to have her back. And we'd love to see her go. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See you.